Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy.
Good morning all. Yes sir. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone is well. Hope we're doing well, Zoom boys and ladies of course. And hope we're doing well on YouTube chat here. Morning. Nice. Do the YouTube business early. Let's make sure all systems go. We look good. Let's get straight into analysis. Straight to business. Good morning to all. Already gonna say it right off the bat, right off the rip, because I'm a no capper. We're in a tough spot on GJ, right? This is a tough spot. Telling it right off the rip. So you guys have heard it from me, it's a tough spot. Good afternoon, man. So let's start on the daily time frame and see why we're in a tough spot here. So remove the drawings as always. Bye high drawings, and let's have a look here. So daily time frame pushed up, next candle closed bearish, and now we're at the bottom of the range here. So this is like becoming a little bit of a messy range here, and we can see the inconsistency. We're getting very erratic moves on GJ. We're seeing range form and then a random push through the range, and that's it. Another range form, random push through the range, and these volume pushes are coming with a lot of volume without any confirmation. We're seeing candles open and close without top and bottom wicks. We're seeing pushes throughout the zones without even 1 minute closures, let alone 5 minute or 15 minute closures. We're seeing price reject 100 pips within a day after pulling back. We saw that day before yesterday, Monday, pull back 50-60 pips and then ended up closing the day bullish. So we're seeing very erratic price action, and considering how erratic the price action has been, we've been definitely managing this the best way possible. Took a win on the first, had a win day before yesterday. Yesterday I personally went break even. So personally the way that we're managing this is good, and what people failed to understand was we're still in the beginning of the month, right? It's only the 7th today, so we need to be patient here. And with the market being at this spot here, today we'll need to see what opportunities we'll have and what will be the best opportunities in order to take trades without putting ourselves in a difficult position. Based on what I've been seeing off the last few days, right? If we're gonna get a push today, I expect price to push through a zone pretty fast, and we have to rely on previous candle closes potentially here. So no, this is not gonna trend change. This is something I'll speak. Claudio, you should check out the webinars where we do the higher time frame analysis. I explain how this is very common in this time of year. Check out the analysis section of like maybe the last 3 webinars. It will explain how this is very common to see here. It's just what we normally see. We see this happen time and time again. Remind me after stream on the Zoom and I'll show you quickly as well if you want. All cool. I can also show you quickly after Zoom if you remind me, right? So just remind me after stream, sorry. I'll show you. So now if we move down to the 4-hour time frame, we have previous daily closing bearish, we have previous 4-hour closing bearish. The problem is we're in this rejection zone. The biggest problem we have, guys, is when price has already reached a target, right? So this is what you have to understand. This is our target here. This is where we wanted price to reach. This was our goal for, if we're looking at this as clean candle zone, we want to reach this zone. Once price has tapped this target, for price to tap it again, the probabilities become less. It becomes less of a probability to tap target again because we've already reached target. We've reached the point where we wanted to reach. Now price has to make a decision. So what price is doing now, it's making a decision. It has 2 decisions. Well, it has 3 possible outcomes. Outcome number 1 Well, it has two inevitable outcomes. Two inevitable outcomes is either it needs to break below this zone to give us downside continuation, or it needs to start creating support from here to continue up bullish, right? That's the inevitable outcome. The possibility outcome for the session is either we decide that in London session today, or we're going to go sideways, which is the shittiest option and the option that we don't want to have, right? So in this spot, it makes this a tough spot in the market, and a lot of people are going to miss out on this because they're going to see previous daily bullish, bearish, and previous 4-hour bearish, and they're going to think sells make easy sense here. It can make sense, but until we get below this position here and start closing and creating resistance, it's not going to be easy because we've already tapped target here. Target has been tapped, and we need to see price get below to get to this next spot. Then the sells will be easy. And you can see this zone has been a huge support zone all from the past here, right? So we need to keep an eye on that, and we need to make sure that we are not putting ourselves in difficult positions, right? So this is the main thing we need to do. With that being said, today would be a day where I can entertain, even though bias is bearish, I could entertain having a counter trend option. Why? Because of where we're sitting at. We're sitting at daily. This is also in the last webinar, guys, in Zoom. Remember, we had the same plan that day when we were sitting at daily support and 4-hour support. We did give us an option for counter trend. Same scenario again, yet again. So that's an example of when you use that. So today I will give myself a counter trend option, because if we're going to reject off here, I don't want to miss the move towards the upside. The only thing we need today is for volume to come in to give us this move. Problem is, will we see that come in or not? And that's exactly why we're going to wait for the possible options here. Guys, stop trolling, man. Can you stop trolling about zooming in? I know Jove always trolls, so it doesn't work anymore with Jove. So this is something we're going to wait for. So if we bring back drawings here, boom, we can start to mark up our 4-hour support like this. This is a previous 4-hour zone plus our 1-hour support. We have a previous 4-hour support. Well, current 4-hour support is going to be right here. So we're going to mark that as our 4-hour support. And then we do have one 1-hour support somewhere around here, which I'll also show you guys. So let's mark that as 4-hour support. And then when we go down to the 1-hour, we'll see here's the 1-hour support as well. So you can see it's quite a lot of ranges here, to be honest. So it's not the best in terms of looking for sells, right? So here's a 1-hour support, which kind of runs through these candles, which will not be trading anyways. So just going to keep this as a whole range here like that. Just keep this as the 15. And then if we measure this range sells below here, 6 pips. And below here is basically the best range we have options to sell. And once we get below here, we'll be breaking below this 4-hour support, which is the exact zone that I was talking about, right? This was the exact zone that I wanted to get below, right? So that is exactly what I want to see, right? Is I want to get below this zone here, which is the 4-hour support. And if we can create resistance below this zone, which is right down here, this will give us easy sells, and this range should be a little bit better. At least give us 15 pips here. There we go, 17 pips. So by the time we close below, we'll at least have 15 pip range. So that would make sense. Trading in here now is a little bit tough. For me, trading inside of here is tough. We could anticipate price to eventually make its way down to the bottom of the range based on what we've seen. But I'd rather see a deeper pullback before that happens. Because again, we've already tapped target here. We've already tapped target once. So if this, see, this would be a different scenario if the 1-hour closed below this support and now we're doing a pullback. Because then I have confirmation that the 1-hour is closed below the support. This could be a pullback to continue down. But since we just tapped support and rejected, it's kind of 50-50 now. It's either going to do two things. It's going to respect this support and it's going to continue ranging in between here. Or it's going to just start to slowly trickle its way down in this 8 pip range here. Now, for counter trend buy options, the easiest counter trend buy options are going to be above these highs here at 786. So that's always going to be an option to take buys above 786. But if we can get above 583 and have like a 5-minute thunderstorm, I'll be entertained to take buys to fill this range. I need a 5-minute thunderstorm here because this is where fake outs are going to come. And I could even be taking sells from this zone here once a fake out happens. So definitely going to be looking out and just being a bit patient to see what options we have. As for gold, gold did a big random push yesterday. News came out and was like, no thank you. Huge liquidity grab to the upside, and then boom, dump straight down. The bias remains the same as yesterday basically, because we got the continuation. So thunderstorm is no, it's a mix between setup 1 and setup 3. So setup 1 on the 15 and setup 3 on the 5. So for gold today, potentially if this starts creating support from this zone, you can have counter trend buy options all the way back up to maybe around 1921 here, which does make sense. You know, based on previous daily, of course, closing bearish here. We have to look at where is it closing bearish, and it's closing bearish back inside, but the range to get to daily support is not really the best, right? We only have here like a small range for price to flip, but if this does create resistance, you could look to trade down to this 4-hour support down here. But of course, breaking below your next target is going to be daily support. Might as well move it up to this 4-hour zone here like this, and that will be your continuation. Do I think it happens in London? No, I think if this was to happen, it would happen in New York. But it could be the same scenario as yesterday. We formed this range. It's looking very similar here. Try to break down, get a deep pullback, and then your breakdown comes. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. Also wouldn't be surprised to see pullbacks up to here to continue down bearish. So that's basically the plan here. So a little bit of a complicated day, you know, in terms of GJ analysis here. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, you know what I'm gonna ask. If we could do the YouTube business here, how much of us? 420, nice number. 420 of us in here in chat today. Appreciate everyone showing up. Pleasure to have you on stream as always. If we can get the likes to around 200, would greatly appreciate it. And I wouldn't have to ask for the YouTube business, but you know the drill. Have to ask for the YouTube business. Hopefully we can get some trades. But you know, it's the beginning of the month, so no rush. Yesterday I was having the discussion with people, and I was saying, if you were to just take trades that make you money and take less of it, everyone would be in a better position. Like if you look back at the stream record, if you guys just took the trades that followed the stream record, you'd probably have more money than you have now, or be more profitable. So at the end of the day, this is something you have to keep in mind. The market's not about trying to catch every single move, it's trying to catch your move, right? And our move does come plenty of times, but sometimes there'll be a week. Even some traders don't trade for a month, right? They take a whole month off. This idea of you guys seeing people take trades on Instagram every day can't prove it's real, and this is not reality. So you better get a reality check and understand, in the market it's about finding your move, and that's it, right? It's about finding your move, your edge in the market, and that's the best thing we can do. And that edge is what's going to keep you consistent and keep you profitable long term, right? To find that edge. But people who are trying to take trades every day, trying to find different edges, this is where you're going to lose, because you're going to add inconsistency and variables to your trading. When you add variables to your trading, this is where you're going to lose. These people online who are promoting taking trades every day and doing this, they're trying to sell something. I guarantee if they're posting on the Instagram story that they're taking trades every single day, they have a signals group. Why? Because that's how they have to promote their signal group, right? Because they have to promote their signal group to say, I'm taking trades like 5 times a day, right? You trade according to the fluctuancy of the day, exactly. No, you don't. You do trade according to your strategy. You trade according to the day. You have a strategy that is able to trade in most market conditions, right? But you have to trade following your strategy. You don't. No, this is wrong. You analyze market flow and trade according to the right strategy. No, having multiple strategies is a recipe for disaster, 100%. You should have one base strategy with different entry conditions, right? You should always have different entry conditions that allow you to trade different market conditions. You should have an entry condition that allows you to trade ranging markets and stuff like this, right? But all we basically need is one good trade a day in the market, and that can make you plenty of money long term. I think, no, you're totally fine having 3 strategies as long as they're not 3 drastically different strategies. Like you shouldn't be trading one strategy with what's this? Like Hike and Ashi, and another strategy with an indicator. I don't agree with that. They should all follow the same fundamentals, but have slight adaptation here and there. Yeah, exactly, Claudio. That's what I mean. Maybe he refers setup 1, 2, 3 as different strategies, which is fine. Less is more. Facts. Less is definitely more in trading. And people fail to understand that. Can you help with a breakdown of monthly expenses for someone who wants to move in? Yeah, for sure, man. We can do that. I'll just read this quick question here and then I'll get to that one. Hi, Harry. Question about the 4-hour resistance 184424. It's behind 3 clean candles. At one point, does that support become relevant? 424. This one, I left it on from yesterday. I need to remove it. It's no longer relevant. It's not relevant anymore. It's just I left it on from yesterday. It now is the 30 minutes, so you just change it to 30. It's no longer a 4 hour, it's just a 30. I marked up the recent 4 hour. Yeah, you're fine. It's just 30. I forgot to change the name. It's just a 30-minute support right now. No, it's not relevant. I forgot to delete it from day before yesterday. Now it's just a 30-minute support. Just need to rename it to 30 because that's what we have, right? Just a 30-minute support. Alright, so monthly expenses in Dubai. So your monthly expenses in Dubai will depend on where you live. Your cost of living, you can have a nice studio apartment for 5,000 dirhams a month. So let's do this in dollars. $5,000. Around $1,500 can be a comfortable living place. So $1,500 for living, for shopping, in terms of groceries. If you go to the gym, it's going to be expensive. You're looking at around $200 a week if you go to the gym. So let's start adding all of this together, right? Right, of course, it all depends on where you live and stuff. But for me, it kind of breaks down like this. For me, it's a little bit more than this. But for basic, this would be a basic breakdown, right? So we would have, I'll do it in my currency so I can just make sure it's accurate. So you look around 5,000 to live. Then you're looking at around 800 for shopping. Then you're looking at around, if you take a weekly, if you take a monthly plan for living, your DIWA and stuff will be included in that 5,000, but we can add an extra 200 there. And then you can look at just general expenses in terms of all of this stuff is going to be, let's say, like another 1,000, you know. And then transportation, let's say you buy a car, right? Let's say you buy a car. So if you buy a car, depends. Transportation can cost you, depends where you work, right? If you work somewhere far, it will be expensive. So we can say, let's say you buy yourself a car and you have monthly installments. Your monthly installments for a very basic car would be like what, 3K? So we're saying about 10K here. Yeah, so living basically in Dubai, you're looking at around $2,800 to live basically in Dubai. Right? And then with your Wi-Fi and everything, let's call it $3,000. $3,000 is your basics here. Health insurance is all covered by the company. Yeah, so $3,000. Yes, my gym membership is not per week $200. It's $200 per month. $200 per week, yeah, for the gym food. Yeah, it costs me $200 a week for gym food. That's my rent? Yeah. No, but this is a basic studio. I'm not talking about a nice studio. A nice studio, we're looking at around... a nice studio, you're looking... A nice apartment, let's say a 1-bedroom apartment, you're looking at about $3,000 a month. Is it true you get fined for leaving a dirty car in Dubai? They will put a warning and then they will fine you, yeah. Canada scam, Shakir 25, yeah. Dubai, really, you can live any lifestyle. Dubai, you can live any lifestyle you want. 23 likes to 200 likes. Yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like. Definitely helps. Why should you not try for finance minister? Lol, man. They don't... I'm not local, so they won't give me finance minister. Don't want to be a finance minister anyways. Never going to Dubai. I cannot stand heat. In winter, it's really nice. So maybe you level up your game and you make this trading business work, and then you can live in Dubai and your country. You come here in winter, and then in summer you go back. That would be ideal, right? I would hate to live in a studio there when I see around 2 out of 10 people are millionaires. No, that's a lie actually. There's not as much millionaires as you think there is. Dubai is a very small place in reality. There's not as much millionaires as you think there is. A lot of people live a lie. 2 out of 10 people are millionaires? No way. Depends on the area. 2 out of 10 millionaires in a certain area, yeah, but no way. Most of Dubai population actually doesn't have much money. Actually, most of Dubai population is a labor class. Yep, tax-free. There is corporate tax. There is corporate tax 10% now, and then there's VAT 5%. But everything else is tax-free. Like my trading, I don't get taxed on because it counts as an investment. But the bank do ask where you get your money from, and then you have to send this whole form. It's a bit of a drama, but it's all good. What's the minimum wage in Dubai? No minimum wage. Some people are living here on $200 a month, $250 a month. People are living here on. There's a big drastic scale. Like, that's what people don't understand. My accountant said to put all my money in Binance and get a Binance card, 0 tax. Worst idea. Binance is having a big scrutiny by the government, and you're going to put all your money in there, and then when they go kaput or if they get blocked, you lost everything. You should change accountant like yesterday. That's one of the worst financial advice I've ever heard in my life. My crypto, I don't even keep crypto on exchange. I keep it in a hardware wallet. Euro USD, everyone wants to see Euro USD? Okay, we'll have a quick look. Lol, LIC. So daily close with this kind of rejection here. Not the most exciting close on daily. Currently the 4 hours stuck in this range. Yeah, that's disgusting price action. I think if... Ugh. Buys would make... For me, sells is tough today. I think because this is all 4 hour support down here. I think I rather let this trickle way down to the support. And if you see this change of structure, you take buys from the bottom of the range. If not, I think a buy option could be above 1.7202. And then watch this zone here at 7244. Otherwise, you're just range trading at this point. Damn, look at this. So we had the 30-minute and the 1 hour and everything just closed. We have no top wick on the 1 hour at the moment. And it closed with a long rejection. 1 hour is still closing above support here, right? So we did not close below any of the... what's this? Above the support here. And yeah, we're still in the range. No top wick. So yeah, not the most exciting close. Be very, very careful. And yeah. I love this channel. Thank you, man. Thanks for supporting it. What's your strategy? What do you look for in a setup? I look for price action and to trade from range to range. So today our range is a little bit tough, but below 267, I have a nice range. Ledger is the best wallet to use. I personally use a Ledger. I have a Ledger here. As you can see, I have multiple ledgers, but yes, I personally use a Ledger. Hey bro, first time here. Do you trade crypto too? I don't trade crypto, I invest, but yeah. My wife works as an engineer for Binance. Wow, got paid out in BNB and USDT. Wow, really? And then they incentivize you to hold the BNB, right? And then BNB dumps, right? Then they dump BNB on you. And the big guys make money because they're paying out their staff, which is artificially inflating the price. And then the big guys at the top, yeah, big guys at the top go and start selling their BNB, and then you guys get stuck. Have you found GJ ranges not to be as clean as they were earlier in the year? Yeah, it's normal. Last month was not bad. I mean, last month was good trading in my opinion for August. Ended up the month in 17%, which is really good. I'm happy with that return. I couldn't really, yeah, that's huge, you know, for August. That's, you know, normally August a little bit slower, so very happy with that and grateful to have achieved that. And that came towards the end of the month, some nice pushes we got. Apart from that, it's just the beginning of September, but the first week of September has not been the cleanest, but it's only the first week, so not every week's gonna be the cleanest. And it's just how it is, right? You know, some weeks is going to be great. And at the end of the day, just 2 good weeks of trading can make a whole month, right? I mean, my last month, I was at like 9%. And then the last week of the month shot me up huge. Where are you from? Originally from England, but live in Dubai and born here. This 1 hour no top wick annoys me, guys. It really does annoy me that the 1 hour has no top wick here. Because reason why, before people ask why, at any time this can flip, right? And if we take a sell somewhere here and the 1 hour is still open, and let's say we take a sell, that means we realistically have to put stop loss above here to ensure that this doesn't flip, make a top wick, and then continue down. And we get stopped out trying to put stop loss above a 15-minute high or something. Thank you, man. Just wanted to make sure it's not just me finding it harder than usual. No, it's not just you finding it harder than usual. It's definitely not you just finding it. It's not been the cleanest. It's not been the cleanest. And this is the one downside I would say about focusing on a pair, one pair, is that sometimes you're not going to get trades every single day. For you guys in YouTube chat who are waiting for signals and stuff like that, it sucks for you. And you guys are never going to learn and remain in the same place and remain in the same cycle. But the one thing I do enjoy about, even though I might not get a trade every single day focusing on mainly one pair, I do have consistency over the year, which excels, because if I add multiple pairs and I have losses on those pairs, it all equals out. I've tried it, guys. I've tried it. I used to trade 21 pairs when I started. When I started trading, I traded 21 pairs. I moved down to 5 pairs, I moved down to 3 pairs, right? And I found focusing on one pair, I had the most profit over the year. Maybe not month to month, because sometimes when another pair was ranging, I could trade another pair, and that month it would be great. But over the year, what I noticed is that when I stuck to one pair, over a year, I make more money. And if you're doing this to make income, your income should be measured over a year, not measured. Basically, you should look at quarters. I look at quarters, and then I look at years. That's how I measure it here, because 1 month does nothing. 1 month does nothing in trading, right? 1 month is not enough to explain if you're profitable. 1 month is not enough to say if you're a shitty trader. It's nothing, because you could have a bad month, you know, and give back all your profits at the end of the month, even though you were profitable in the beginning of the month. I've seen it happen time and time again. It's happened to me. I've had like a 10% month just in the last week to lose 5 trades, you know, 5%. Well, not 5 trades, but 5%, you know. Why is everyone saying 21? Oh, 21 pairs. Oh, that's why. Could you explain thunderstorm? I've done that many times, and the reason why I made a video on that is so that when you ask this question, you can watch it. So make sure you check out my channel, guys. Check out the price action entries that changed my trading. This one, the thunderstorm. It's a video that explains exactly the thunderstorm. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to say, oh, to learn my thunderstorm setup, buy my course. No, it's for free on YouTube. Enjoy. Right? The only thing I ask in return is if we can leave a subscribe and join the team. I would love you guys to join the family, be part of the YouTube fam, and yeah. If you open 0.1 lot, do you get charged on that? Yes, you get charged on any lot size you open if you're trading on a commission-based account. I have a 1 hour wick on every single candle. Let me check with my broker. Maybe I have it as well. How to find bias? You have to look at previous daily candle close and previous 4 hour candle close. Was just about to make a wick on my broker. Well, now I have a wick on my broker. You see, this is why, guys, we want to wait for a top wick. Because this literally just pushed all the way down here just to go and end up making a top wick. This is why I wait for top wicks. Does everyone understand now? So this is a clear example of why I wait for top wicks. Do the YouTube business. Yeah, I'd appreciate if you guys would do the YouTube business. 576 of us in here, 232 likes. Come on, guys, we can do better. Get it 300 likes. I hate to ask. It sounds cheesy, but it really does support the stream. And yeah. So first time in, I attend your channel. I appreciate you. Amazing. Welcome, welcome. If you like the content, make sure to leave a subscribe so you can show up to future streams. Almost at 25k. 25k is a pretty cool number. I think that's kind of like, I think I can consider myself at 25k someone who is on YouTube. As like a YouTuber, but I don't want to call myself that. 500 likes today for Harry? Nah, I don't think every single person on the stream would like. It's good you ask, as I simply just... I'm so focused on what you're saying. Yeah, that's why I ask, and that's why I got sick of asking, because it sounds cheesy to say, can you leave a like and subscribe? It's just like everyone said, but you have to do it. Otherwise, people forget about showing up to the stream. And if you don't do it, then it just doesn't help, you know, this information get out to people. So I ended up calling it the YouTube business. It's just part of, every YouTuber does it. So why wouldn't you do it, right? All the top YouTubers you watch in the world, it's like, it's a famous thing. So you can't hate against it. So if they do it, I should be doing it too. And why not? If I'm giving out this information that I think will be useful for traders, why not? It's free, you know? It's not like I'm charging for this. It's annoying though. Yeah, it is. But the more likes I have, the less I have to ask, right? So that's why I just call it the YouTube business. Right? YouTube business is something different. Are you Manchester City fan? No, I'm not a Manchester City fan. I'm not. If I talk football, we're going to talk politics. What's your account size? So I personally choose to trade with a mid five figure account. Reason why is I don't want to have 6 figures in a brokerage, but I risk higher percentage of that account. I risk 3 to 4% of that account, which if you do the math, you know, if you're risking 3% of a mid 5 figure account, you're basically trading a mid 6 figure, not mid 6 figure, but you're trading a bit bigger than a 6 figure account. There's no one I know in the industry that's transparent, super helpful as you, Harry. You are for the people. Thanks, man. I appreciate your support. Thumbs up for that too. Bro, you're giving free education, you're not even paying for it? Yeah. Where am I in the world? I'm in Dubai. Imagine being triggered by someone asking for likes when he's giving you free golden nuggets and information. I know, it's never enough for people, right? And then when you charge for something, then they say, oh, he's a scammer. Bro, say hit like and subscribe as much as you want. Nah, I only say it a few times per stream. Other YouTubes distract you and you're probably watching like dorks while Harry's giving out free source here every night for free. At least people can do is leave a like. I appreciate the guys who support. The guys who show up to the stream, even though, you know, the people who show up to the stream and stay when we take a trade, I have real respect for those people because they're here for bigger reasons. And I promise that if they stay consistent, that will pay off. That will pay off in the future. Every time I take a trade on stream and I close the trade in profit, immediately 200 people leave stream. Those 200 people, their future is dictated as not too good because they don't have the tenacity to want to get better. They want other people to do everything for them, and they'll find out very quick that that doesn't happen. And actually the days when we don't take trades is the days where you guys learn the most because we have time to talk about different topics. The days that we take trades, we just learn about the process and taking trades, and everyone has fun, or if we lose we all cry and people get salty in the chat. But the day, like these days where we're waiting for trades, the amount of information that you can get between the trades is actually more valuable than the trade, because this is the information that's going to make you a successful trader. Are Dubai girls better than other country girls? Well, it depends. I mean, you don't get like local girls are not going to be out there, you know, I mean, it's debatable, but they're, you know, they're not going to be, you can't like pick up a local girl randomly if you're an expat. Doesn't really work like that. But there are many people, expats, who come here, and those expat girls, you better have deep pockets, man, because they have hidden agendas, man. They have hidden agendas, right? There's a lot of people with money here, and the deeper your pockets, the more they're attracted. For them, I'm not gonna paint everyone with the same brush, but unfortunately there is like this type of trend where you have really good looking women who come to Dubai and they try to look for people with money so that they can live this lavish life that they've always wanted. But the issue that happens is they're young, and by the time they reach their 30s, by the time they reach their 28s, they realize that, oh, I'm stuck with all of these idiot rich men who have another 5 girls and are playing around, and I want to settle down with someone. And by the time they settle down with someone, they've ruined their dignity, they've ruined their reputation, and they realize that all the good guys are gone. And then they get in this tough spot, and then they live an unhappy life, which is much worse than trying to live happy for a short amount of time, getting everything paid for you. I'll tell you this, Ranger. Ranger, I'll give you this tip here, right? I'll give you this tip here. People be outside chasing butterflies. Just go build a garden and the butterflies will come to your garden. It's very simple. Don't go chasing butterflies. Just build a garden and they'll come, and you can choose which butterflies you want to keep. Clip that. Yeah, if Crest was here, but Crest is so lazy he doesn't show up. Is this why you're trading to get girls? Actually, no. The last thing you get is girls, right? If you go down the route of business and entrepreneurship, unfortunately, there is no time for girls. It's very hard to find a girl who understands the grind you're going through. You need a girl who will understand what you're doing, you know, how hard you work, and be supportive, you know, and that's the type of person you want to be with. That's a relationship. A relationship should be a multi-way thing. It shouldn't be one dominant, another dominant. There shouldn't be expectations. It should be something that's balanced, right? A girl should be able to maybe take you away from that heavy business side, help you to say, hey, Harry, you can have fun, you can pull back. That's an ideal relationship. But you need to make sure that they're there with you for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. And you can't search for that. You have to meet, and you have to have this type of skill that you're able to, when you speak to someone, you're able to know what their characteristic is. Everyone W is in the chat, huh? I should finish the quote by saying if the butterflies don't come, you still have a beautiful garden. Well, yes. If the butterflies don't come, you've worked so hard, now you can breathe fresh air, right? Women nowadays live in this social media lifestyle. It's disgusting, yeah, but we can't paint all women with the same brush. That's not fair. But yes, there is this type of tendency, which is unfortunate. And we're seeing, you know, we're seeing this type of degeneration, but it's also to blame the guys as well, because the guys these days are becoming more and more, they're selling their dignity cheaper to allow women, they're not holding themselves as high as they should be, not in terms of expectation, but finding quality relationships. There's many guys who are just out there, they have money, and then they don't get into quality relationships with multiple girls. And then the girls, you know, we have to also look at it from a woman's point of view. If all the guys are just going to be like this playing around, why should a woman also hold themselves back, right? And these are the guys who sell their value cheap, and this is also part of the problem. And a easy way to put it, the easiest word is that they're simps. There's too many simps. Full stop. That's what I want to say. Yeah, he said it there. Royal91 got it. Simps. That's exactly it. Bro, talk about trading, not Love Island. Well, there's nothing to talk about. We're waiting for our trade. If the trade comes, I'm making money. You're the same person who said don't ask for likes. Now you're talking to me. If you don't want to be on the stream, man, you're welcome to leave. You know, it's like you don't have to be here, man. It's okay. A stream is like a podcast, guys. You know, it's like we're here to chill. When I'm trading, this is how I'm trading. I wait for my setup. You can't trade every single candle moving here. We can't do it. We have to wait. I told you from the beginning of the stream, this is going to be a tough day. So I'm waiting. As soon as my trade comes, I'm locked in 100%, ready to make money and concentrate. But when you've been doing this for years, guys, it's very easy to wait for your trade and take it. It's a job. My job is like, come here, do the analysis in the morning, wait for price to reach my zone. As soon as I see my entry, I press the button. There's no hesitation. There's no what if. It's very straightforward. Right? I take my trade and I have a probability to win. I have a probability to lose. Most of the time I expect to win because of the strategy that I have. And I make my money and I move on with my day. That's my job. You treat it like a job. And anytime I lose, I look back and say, hey, was there something I could have done differently? If there wasn't, I understand that probabilities is also a part of this game. And I move on. And I realize that's my expense. My business expense this month was that loss. And tell me any business in the world that does not have expenses. I'm waiting. Patience is the name of the game. I do agree with that. It is frustrating. I do have to say, it can be boring. It's super, especially when I'm focusing only on GJ, it's boring. But this is why I encourage people to trade different pairs. If you think, yeah, look at this. This is an amazing decision here. I'm tired. I don't like where the market is right now. I'm going to call it here, go to bed so I can have a look at New York session. That's a trade. That's what a trader should do. Don't like what you see, get on with your day. Cheers, man. Take care, Goldinium. Well, good call, man. And this is what I want to encourage. Like, just because I'm trading GJ, if you follow the skill and you guys learnt how to trade, people are not only trading. This is in the exclusive look. Looking at this 15-minute setup one, people are trading DAX here. We have people who will be looking at UJ. I know Legacy loves to look at UJ during London. You know, we have people trading different pairs here. It's not necessarily just because I'm trading GJ doesn't mean that there's no trades. There's plenty of different trades here on different pairs, right? Look at this. This is a plan for what? AU. So someone is having a plan for AU trades here. right? So just because I'm trading GJ doesn't mean you guys can't be trading other pairs and making money here. But unfortunately, you guys don't want to put in the work. I'm 29 and dumb. You are so intelligent. You're not dumb. I'm not intelligent. We are all dumb in the big scheme of the thing. The world is much more smarter than we can believe. Right? So you're not dumb. It's you versus you. Who are you? If you compare to me, how is that going to make you any better? Because the only person who can get better is you, right? It's you versus you. So comparing to me and calling yourself dumb does nothing. But if you say, I'm in this position right now, how can I get better tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day? Where do you think you'll be in a year? Right? Where's Fuad? Fuad in the chat, he's probably trading EJ right now. Right? So we have many people trade different things. But if you actually spent the time learning the skill, like all of these guys, yeah, look at this. Learn the skill and apply it to the pair you choose. All of these guys in the exclusive group, that's all they do. Like, even though I don't take a trade, they're making money and they're happy. And that's, I just give them feedback. It's just my personal plan to focus on GJ because that's where I find my biggest edge. Doesn't mean that you guys can't trade other pairs. Right? Yeah, Luciano trading futures here, man. 100%. Just subscribe. Your advice is great, man. I've been trading for 4 years. If people would just listen, more people can become profitable. I agree 100% with that. Is this support right now on GJ isn't a daily level? No, it's just a 30-minute support I drew from this 30-minute thing right here. Just dragged it down a little bit now. We can see it's just becoming a 30-minute support. Daily? Where on daily? No. That's irrelevant now. It's just, the reason it's reacting now, Claudio, is because a 30-minute support was formed there. Just waiting for the backtester. Yeah, backtester, something in the works, guys. Anyone who has a MacBook will be able to use it. No need to use MetaTrader 5, and it will be free for everyone in the exclusives. Wink, wink. Something coming out soon in the works. Big project coming. I want to trade your pair. Yeah, if you're welcome to trade my pair. Hey Khalifa, hope you're well. You're welcome to trade my pair. You just have to be patient. Do you play Warzone? No, I don't, man. Do you think your psychology changes when you switch from pair to pair, from pairs to trade? What's been your experience? So this has been my experience. So let's go have a look at this. If I'm trading multiple pairs, okay, and this is how I've always done it. If I'm trading multiple pairs, and let's say my daily risk is $1,000 for simple calculation. I want to risk $1,000 per day. That's how much I want to spend per day on trading. But let's say I have a setup on GJ that I want to take, and that setup came at 9:30 a.m. Right? 9:30 a.m. I had a setup, and I also see a setup that can potentially come on 10 a.m. on, let's say, AU, right? On AU, I have another setup, just for example, and GJ 9:30, there's a setup. If I take the GJ trade, I have to go with $500 risk because I need to put another $500 on AU. If this trade wins, let's say this trade won, I made $600, right? But my AU trade lost, I lost $500 here, right? I am only up $100 for the day. If I just put all my risk on one pair, right, I would have been up $1,000 for the day because I would have risked 1,000 to make at least 1,000. And I would have been in a way better position than dispersing my risk and having to hold two trades, which is the psychological factor because you're doing the same process twice. You are trading 2 pairs and you have to manage 2 trades in your head and go through the emotion of 2 trades. Whereas if you need more money, just risk more on the single pair. Now there will be days where I lose $1,000 trading GJ, and then I could have made that back trading another pair. But then I have to take 2 trades, which will affect your psychology. And if I lose on AU, now I'm down 2K and now I'm over my risk limit. And this is where bad habits come. So in reality, if you look at, and this is what I've tested, long term over a year, if you look at this over a year, just risking more money on one pair yields you a bigger result month to month and quarter to quarter, but does not yield you a better result week to week. And that fools people, because some weeks they make more because they're trading 2 pairs, and some weeks they lose a lot more. But if you just stick to 1 pair, you're going to make more quarter to quarter, and on top of that, you're going to have less stress and you're going to spend less time in the market. And spending less time in the market is exactly what we want. I don't want to be here 8 hours a day. It's boring. Watching candles go up and down for 8 hours is boring, right? And taking trades for 8 hours is boring. It's not something I want to do. You don't lose the same amount, Johnny, if you win 1 trade and lose 1 trade on the other pair. But that's okay. You'll discover that one day. You can continue now arguing against everything I say. Bro, I can give you an idea of a giveaway. Sure, man. Just DM me. Gold and GJ are the only pairs I trade? Yeah, that's perfect. I don't mind. People in the group here, you can have 2 pairs because I know you guys are disciplined. But it's just something I personally found. Like, I don't mind having 2 pairs. It's not a big deal for me having 2 pairs. But I found in London session, I just rather just focus on 1. It's much better. UJ looking clean for sells? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. What's bias? Yeah, I like it. Break of the law, of course, though. Or you, yeah. I like it, I like it. My DAX pair main and GJ second, I can compare. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to have it. Really want to join your premium group, but my country doesn't allow you ask payment method. I also offer PayPal. If you press the alternative payment and contact the form, there's also PayPal. If not, then DM me and we can sort it out. But there's only 10 spots left, less than 10 spots left for that. First time watching and I appreciate education. Up 20% for the week. Wow, just following my strategy. Unfortunately, got to log in EST and need to sleep for later. Amazing, man. Well done. Keep that profits. Don't blow that. Don't blow that. How do you control your emotion? By having a plan, right? Afternoon from Australia. Welcome, welcome. Bit late to the stream, but happy for the opportunity to learn. Yeah, we're just waiting for GJ here. UJ might have an opportunity here. If you understand the skill, then you'll understand how to take that trade. Wednesdays for me are crude oil volume days. Yes, sir. Rest of the week, you're trading ES micros in New York session. Nice. Man, smashing futures, yeah? Oil futures and stuff. From where do you start learning if you were starting in 2023? If I was starting in 2023, the first video I would ever watch if someone told me to learn is this full Forex course right here. Free. Cost of 0, and it has more information than a basic course you would pay for. So I would start here and then take it from there. You know, and then make sure I understand every single chapter inside here. Every chapter. and then watch the streams. I DM'd you, Ami, for the premium. No problem. After stream, I will reply. What's the price for the group? $1.8 per day. It's less than a cup of coffee, and you get so much value. You get a whole Google Drive worth of content and organized content. Most people say we have webinars, but they don't have any organization. When you join the group, you start in fundamental. This is taking you through my whole strategy, part 1 to part 6. And there's a welcome video that explains everything. Yeah, playlist, people like it. You know? I left the charts, Abraham, man. I left the charts after that. Bro, you're a beast. I seen your pics on Instagram. Thank you, man. Thank you. The DAX traders in private group are epic to watch them apply your knowledge. It's super cool that they're doing that. Actually, the price action looks really clean on DAX. I'm really surprised. We have a few traders in the group who are trading DAX, and I'm very impressed with what they're doing and proud to see them do it. It's pretty cool. Smashing it. Shout out to S. George for bringing it into the group. He's the one who started with that. Can I join your private group? But what's the procedure? There's less than 10 spots left, but the procedure is just to go to this website here and you can press join now and then you'll be part of it. Simple as that. You can see, watch the video, tells you all the features you get. We have NY live chat room, weekly live session. We have the weekly webinars, and then they're on Zoom right now with me. And after the stream ends, we continue on Zoom. Can you flex on stream? I don't have Instagram. No, that you have to pay for my Only Pips. Only Pips is 10K per month. The direction for yesterday's trade was, we didn't get stopped out, man. We won that trade for people who held it. We took buys. Do you put much value on the old price to the left, the best ranges? Always focus on the most recent support and resistance. In a Zoom call came here to drop a like. Thank you, man. Thank you. Do you have candles about any advice? Yeah, I do have candle videos about candles. You just check my channel here. There's candles with wick fill, rejection wick candle videos. Also, there's a basic videos about candles in the full Forex course. Will GJ move today, or are we gonna watch paint dry? Are we gonna watch paint dry? Okay, it's doing something at least. Most of your stream B end up playing well? No, I've actually calculated it. So out of the 10 Bs we have on stream, only 2 of them ended up playing out. The rest of them hit stop before playing out. That's all recorded. You can go check, watch back all the break-evens and go check the trade, and you'll see that all of them would have wicked stop loss first before playing out. Maybe it played out during the day, but it would have hit stop loss. Only 2 of them. And yesterday we can't count because it was a news move. The only reason I went break even to yesterday was because it was a news move. And I was unsure if we were going to get a massive dump. Right? And I don't want to quickly lose like 1,500 bucks for no reason. Nick, you should also watch the free course I have, man. I definitely advise you to watch that. It has sections, like chapters, right? And I think that'll be great for you as a beginner. Sell below 272? Yes, I'm not 267. I'm looking for sells. 267. How long have I been daily streaming for? I can't remember. I think, what has it been, guys? 6 months? Oh, you, Nick. Yeah. Some guy in chat name is Nick. Has UJ been triggered or what? Nope, not yet. Now it's setup number 3, but I still prefer breaking this low instead of this low. It will probably be in sells at the same time. Be interesting, guys, to see a closure below this 4 hour. Pretty big stop though, 18 pips. Why have I dragged it with a gap here? Is there any reason I've done that gap? We'll write this so for people. Is it still valid? Is a new candle? It would be in terms of a range. Because you'd be breaking outside of this range. You have this from here to continue down. Because it's already tested this resistance here. So once it breaks through it. With volume it should be fine. You're just not obviously targeting all the way down here. Right? You'd watch this zone first. The zone behind. You'd have it like this, you know. Be watching something like this first. You know, seeing if there's any reaction there. Just run it like that. What's the plan for today? It's on the chart now. I just put it on the chart. I do an ice bath before trading to get my nerves to cool down. Do you do any type of meditation? That's a good question. During my day, I do have periods of time where I just like to walk and just think in my head. I think it's important. It's not to calm nerves, but it's important just to digest information and just calm down for at least 10 minutes. Taking 10-minute breaks to just, you know, walk around and stuff like that. Do we have any red folder news today? No, I think New York should do though. Yeah, New York 430 unemployment claims. Otherwise we're clean, man. I was saying something in chat, but it doesn't show on my screen. Yeah, sometimes that happens. No, I do not provide signals. Not a signal provider. Oh, is you saying you're just subscribed? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. Which broker do you use? Not affiliated with any brokerage. When was the last time I took a break from trading? Yeah, it's been a while. I should take a break from trading. Probably I take a break, like, you know, probably first week of January took a break. Took a break just before Christmas, took a break. Oh, you subscribed? Nice, nice. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you part of the team. First time here, what's up? Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Two days a week break? Yeah, well, me too, right? The weekend. Started going to the gym after 6 months, 3 days. And why is this reaction thing in my way? What did that word say? Want to be a better version physically, mentally? Yes, sir. But this keeps blocking me, this word here. What does that word say? Pretty sore. Yeah, pretty sore. It'll get better, man, as when you get back to it. Once you start increasing volume, it will be good. Proud of you, man. Nice, nice. Welcome. It's good that you're back in the gym. Do you have a trading journal? Yes, we do keep a trading journal here. All the trades taken is right here. You can see pretty clean. The trade that was taken, the time it was taken. And you can watch it all back, right? This is a huge resource. This is a huge resource to be able to watch when the trade was exactly entered, how it was managed, what was the decision we made, why was the decision I made that, and all of that. So that's all keeping track of. You can have a look at that. That's for free in the free Discord. Just go join the free Discord. Link is in the description and you can have access to that. I also do post in the Discord. If you go there and you have a look, I do post the trades that we put in the journal. I do post them in here. So you can see all the trades and you can just scroll back as much as you want. For all the people who say it's cap, here's your cap. As far as I can see, we're all good. All right, scroll back. It's all there for you guys to see, all with MetaTrader images. Zara invests in stocks. My question, how do you deal with stock charts? Well, stock charts is going to be a little bit different because you're looking to invest in it. And yeah, these gaps, of course, is going to be because we have the closure between when stocks open at NYSE. So this is mostly a futures chart, looks like this. Nice. That's a clean setup. What pair is this? EuroCAD. That's a clean setup. Like the content, I subscribed and like. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. If you guys are enjoying it, then definitely leave a subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a like on the stream, guys. Come on, how much is 710 of us in here? 720? If we get 720, McLaren 720. Get the likes up to 400, I would appreciate it. At least 500. Got $400 profit following your strategy? Nice. Welcome. That's really good, man. Keep it up. UJ still valid? You guys should know. Want to start learning about the stocks and options? Just focus. No need caps, man. Focus on one thing at a time. No point of learning options. Options, I don't like options because when you enter a trade in options and you're taking puts and calls, there's premium. So if your trade goes in drawdown, your premium starts to go up and you actually start losing less. And even when your trade starts going in profit, your premium starts chasing up. So I don't like that about options. London strategy works. It's not a London strategy. It's an everything strategy. Guys, you asking me about UJ, you guys should know if it's valid or not. You guys should know if it's valid or not because you would have done. But no, you need probably now a close below the support because you have 2 candles closing bullish. I still think based on the 30-minute breaking the lows, it still makes sense to continue down. So you could take it at the break of that. Damn. Slow GJ. You have a sell stop order or you just make a decision? Depends. I can either do both. You have a sell stop? Yeah, I just answered. Sorry, physique bro, well done. Do you like going for some PB sometimes? Yeah, but not 1 rep PBs. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. What's my views on SMC? No, I don't think SMC is an ideal way to trade in my opinion. I think it's too complicated to learn. SMC stands for suck my whatever. Yo, I know, relax, man. It happens sometimes. Cucumber, yeah. Exactly. Captain, my captain, give the DAX boys some advice here, please. What advice do they need? They need to ask. It's a good idea to trade GJ in London and NY both sessions. I think London is the best for GJ, but NY does sometimes give some clean setups on GJ, I have to say. I have seen some nice. I have seen some clean moves. The problem with SMC is there's so many depths to SMC that I think you spend more time learning it than applying the skill. And by the time you're learning it, there's something new to learn. Then there's another concept to learn. And then there's another concept to learn. So then it becomes super, super complicated. So I think you spend more time learning it than trying to get better. GJ playing around? Yeah, I told you guys this would be a tough zone. Like you call Goldman. Yeah, this is definitely a crab market at the moment. Crab market overall, to be honest. Gold ranging, GJ ranging, GU ranging. What other pairs? What's AU doing? AU we have. Let's see. Ah, AU pushed. Pretty tough push, I think, to catch though. Yeah, that's a tough push to catch. I don't think many will. I don't think you'd be... daily's bullish. But where would you get in? 1 hour close bullish, 30 minute. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to get in that. Yeah, UJ not setting up. Oh, here we go. Almost setting up. So if you guys are interested in taking UJ, what time is it? Yeah, 10 minutes before the 1 hour. Could be an option here. Just want to make sure it breaks and then the 5 closes below. So we can get below this 5-minute support. If you want extra confirmation to be safer, I think it would be best just to wait 2 minutes to get below this 5-minute support. But remember, breaking it, you might miss the move. So you could take it, and then anything closing back above, you manage now. So should be you in, and that's how it is. So UJ playing out now, so we'll see how this plays out. Break even should be around 350, I would say, is a good spot. Yeah, somewhere around 350-ish. Be an ideal spot. What's... GJ just tapped 4 hour support. See if we get the close. This would be nice if we get the close on London Open. Would be nice to see if we get the close on London Open. UJ Thunderstorm. How about gold? Gold is ranging. Attention, buy Gbpjpy. It's too early to buy, man. Yeah, GJ is in that spot, being unpredictable. But GJ, as we discussed earlier in the stream, GJ is in that spot where we've already tapped this support. So it needs to make a decision here, right? It needs to make a decision. Either it starts getting below here, or it just rejects here and we start looking for buys by tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's looking rough. Jeez, two huge liquidity grab. Fuck up these people, and then stay in the range. This 5, no top wick on this 5. 4 minutes till this candle closes. I'd rather see a close below here and wait for the hour close, but I know the last few days this is how we've missed the move, waiting for the hour close. And this is typical, man. This is what's been happening. No top wick and it pushes. So if you know that, re-breaking this low, you take a impulsive entry, which is not in my plan to take an impulsive entry, but that would be it. You'd enter like this impulsively, and you either get screwed here by price rejecting and closing back in the range, or it does what it did in the previous days and continues down bearish here. But yeah, you'd be in here, but this is not in my plan. I need to see at least a week of this happening before I start implementing it. But yeah, it's happened. Break the lows and continue. Yeah. Yeah, it's that impulsive entry thing. It's been happening all week. I mean, it's up to you. It's what I said. If you want to take that, you take it at the rebreak of its low. Did call it, but it's not something in my plan, especially with no top wick. But it's been exactly what's been happening these last few days. You get this type of stupid candle that avoids you from entering, and then it goes down. I just need to see this happen for a week consistently before I start implementing it. Yeah, it's very risky. I just prefer to see the close, and if this happens all week and we start pushing through these zones, by next week I can look to start slowly implementing it. But for now, I don't need to force that, especially with decent risk. Yeah, typical. Let's go have a look. You did the same? What? But this should be good for UJ, right? Or is UJ being... Ah, come on, UJ, man. Don't do that. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Not the best close though, right? 1 minute. Why is it going opposite from GJ? Dog barking? Yeah, my dog is barking. Give it a chance though, give it a chance. Potentially looking on GJ on the flip here. What's my range though? To fill this wick and continue. 10 pips, break even at the 4-hour support. Ugh. Come on, give me some range, GJ. Give me some range. I do expect it to break below here with this volume. Stop. Give me some range, GJ. Give me some range. It's so annoying, this. Yeah, typical GJ. Yeah, impulsive seems to be the way. Now everyone will FOMO sell here. And they make good profits or bad profits now. Get lucky. That's even a juicy open, right? No bottom wick if it flips. Damn. I wonder... Problem is, where do I keep stops here? 7 pips. 7 pips is enough to get to break even. But stop loss... Stop loss is tough. Where do I keep stops? I do like the way this is open though. It's clean to continue down on the 1 hour as well. I do like the way this is opened. If this can pull up back to this 4-hour support and retest it and reject, I might be interested in taking on the flip, and I'll just hover stops above the 4-hour support here, like a 16 pip. That might be interesting here. Let's have a look. Let's see. Seven pips is enough to go break even. It is a good top wick, this. Because we've seen this happen on GJ. GJ just pushes through all the zones the last few days. We have a close below now. Yeah, I think a pip below here could be an option. But I am going to go I'm going to go like 75% risk. Just based on what we've seen on the last few days. Take it on the flip. But a pip below the flip. And then we watch what happens at this. Stop loss will be above the 4-hour support here. I'll hover stop above the 4-hour support. Not yet. Didn't trigger me yet. 1 pip, guys. Didn't even flip on my broker yet. Not the best trade. It's okay if it flips. Not yet on my broker, guys. On here it's showing, but on my broker has not flipped, huh? Below 150 is the number on my broker. Not yet, not yet. You can see how small it is on the broker. I'm looking on the broker for something deeper. Like for it to break its low fully. Here it just tapped it. That's what I'm looking on the broker. So not yet. Stop loss is gonna be around 16 pips, like 325. I'm just relying on this 4-hour support to hold. Anything closing back above the 4-hour support, I'll have to manage. Or we get stopped. Are you in? Not yet, not yet. It's just retesting the day before yesterday's lows. It's not going to go lower than that, Harry. It's bullish from onwards, brother. Well, yeah, if that's your plan, then follow your plan. But I think if we can flip here and break the current lows, we could potentially see some more continuation. Based on my analysis. If it goes up from here, then that's not going to trigger me into the trade, right? We've been seeing London session continue down. 1 hour's closing bearish here. 4-hour time frame below the zone nicely now. 30-minute close below. As long as we manage below at this support here, we should be okay. Will it flip now? Need steeper top wick? No, I think that top wick is decent now. Alright, I'm in. That triggered me there. In for sell. Stop loss 325. Watching this zone here. Any reaction from this zone, I'll look to manage. So we tapped our potential break-even zone. So I'm going to watch this zone very carefully here. If we start getting major rejection and price starts closing above my entry, I'll look to manage. So we can see we tapped the 4-hour support. We got to the spot now. Anything closing above my entry, I'll look to manage my trade. Otherwise, I'll give it some room here. As long as it respects this support here, we should be okay. But this 4-hour support, of course, is our watch zone here. If you guys want to be careful here, you can look to manage as it comes and reflips. But I'm happy to lose 2-3 pips here with anything closing back inside the range. So that's my plan. If I'm watching, we tapped our watch zone, but I'm watching if anything closes back in the range here. Until anything closes back in the range, I'm happy to hold this. Nice. We do need to break below here. Hopefully the 5-minute can close below the 4-hour support, would look good for the trade. Come on, GJ, do it for Harry. Come down to 500. 184. Nice. Somewhere around 184, I'll be looking to close. This 5 has no top wick. Nice, nice. Closing my trade here. Making this, closing out. Out. Nice. Amazing trade, guys. Let's go. W's in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice trade. Nice, nice, nice. Not being greedy with that. Not being greedy. Nice, nice. Let's get it. Why is my camera not focusing? Come on, camera. Don't do me dirty. There we go. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Damn, chat going mad. Leave a like on the stream. Come on. 500 likes right now. 500 likes right now. More than 500. Let's go. Spam the like button. Come on. W's in the chat. Plus 16 pips. 17 pips. Easy. This thing's still melting. If you want to hold, you can hold runners. I actually should have held runners. I should have held runners. I was just... it's okay, it's okay. We don't go broke taking profits. Damn. I got 17 pips. 17 pips on that beauty. Nice, nice. Please tell me, Nick, you took that. Lawson UJ took GJ. Thank God, man. Nice, nice. I was like, please tell me that Nick took that. Guys, look, what did I tell you, right? Look how many people dropped off stream. Look, boom, we take profit. The minute I close the trade, look at this. Boom. From 800 to 500. Can you imagine? 800 to 500, guys. Look at people's mindsets. Can you imagine that? Unbelievable. These people never will succeed. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. Everyone in chat right now, respect to you. Tutor. As I said, I didn't go full risk, so I only made not too much on that. Not a 4-figure trade for me. Around 600. But what's important, I went full risk. What's important is the trade. Now everyone in chat's happy, huh? I think, yeah, those people... No, those people are haters. They probably took a long position. Where is Sam? Yeah, Sam, remember what I told you about? If it follows my plan, it should continue down. You said it would bounce from here. You can't predict the market like that. You have to trade what's in front of you, not what you think is going to happen. UJ at the moment... Oh, now it's coming back. How did you get stopped on UJ? Stop loss has to be above the high, guys. Come on. I thought that broke the high. Please explain how you guys lost on GJ. Nothing broke the high. Follow the plan. Yes, exactly. Yeah, now with UJ, you should still be in. You know. Hopefully this should break its low and continue. Anything closing bullish from here, just close the trade. Well, you can't be in. This is for people who are in it. Lobsters, bring out the lobster. Come on. Today we're eating lobster, guys. Today we're eating lobster. Bring out the lobster. Bring out the lobster. This was actually a thunderstorm, guys. This was a thunderstorm. Believe it or not, this was a thunderstorm setup. This was a sell. It was a thunderstorm. So there's your thunderstorm. It was taken at 11. What time did we take this trade? Look, it was a thunderstorm setup. Look. Boom. Beautiful thunderstorm. Doesn't get better than this. 11:05. Same time as yesterday's trade, guys. Exact same time as yesterday's trade. Look. Oh, that was 11:15. Okay, never mind. How many lots? Oh, 5. 5 lot only on this. I told you I wasn't going to go full risk on it. I didn't. Not the biggest, but I'm a profit's profit. You know, I can't complain. Been good. Add your win to the screen. Yeah, what's the win rate now, guys? $86.48. It's not that much difference, but anyways. I'll take it. Bring out the lobster. Yeah, it was good take profit, right? Big win, loves to see it. Nice. Was setup number 3? That was the thunderstorm. Exited with managing both. Got a little frustrated, flustered, can't lie. That's fine, man. That'll happen. We can discuss it after stream. It will happen. I understand. That's... You know what's funny, man? This is exactly the point I just talked about trading 2 pairs and why I focus on one. Do you remember? Yep. Exact reason. That's the exact reason. Because you would have made more money just focusing on 1 pair instead of this shit happening on 2. This is the exact reason. And I think everyone in YouTube chat, I wish they were in the private group to be able to see that. Because that's the exact reason why I trade 1 pair. Because someone traded 2 pairs, they took a loss on the other pair because they were trying to manage the GJ pair. But if they didn't take GJ, they would have been in a loss for the day because they would have been only in UJ and it would have been super complicated. So they had to take GJ, but then it was complicated to take. Whereas me, just focus on 1. That's the only reason I do it. Yes, I get less trades, but it avoids situations like that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Leave a like on the stream, guys. If you enjoyed that trade, come on, leave it. That's the least you can do for me, calling that out. 600 people now. Hey, look at everyone leaves. Come on, guys. Genuine question, what's the highest number of trade taken one day on stream? 1. 1 trade. Hey Harry, smashing again, I see. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I can only stay for another 40 minutes. No, I'll wrap it up. My job is done. Bring out the lobster. That's what's next. Unfortunately, my lobster is chicken and rice, but it's okay. Any more lobster money? I just missed the lobster. Well, you shouldn't be here copying. You should have got the lobster. Can't bring out the lobsters when we've already brought out the lobsters. We'll have to ask the chef to make another lobster. Bring out the lobster. Lobster does look good right now, must say. Stick with runners a little longer. You can, but you're the one who was looking for buys, right? So you have to realize that you have to stick discipline to your plan. You were looking for buys 1 minute ago, and now you're thinking about holding runners and sell. So this is where you'll find your inconsistency in traders. Where the haters now? Well, they left, right? They can't hate on anything. Any possibility getting on the pullback? If you missed the move, you missed the move now. It's done. It's done, it's done. Yo, bro, how many spots left in the group you want to join? I think one person joined, 1 or 2. There's only 8. There'll probably be 8 left. 8. Don't want too many people. Keep it nice and controlled. 40 likes, guys. Let's make it. $600 likes. Nah, not enough people. Look, everyone left. As soon as you take trades, look at this, guys. This is unbelievable. This is the logic of people in this world. Check this out. As soon as you take trades, boom. 800 people take profit, 600. 200 people who lives, they don't want to progress in, right? It's how it is. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Job done for today. Thank you all for showing up. It was a pleasure having you on stream. And hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Make sure that you are subscribed so you can join for the next stream. Thank you again everyone for joining. W's in the chat. That's how it is. With that being said, take care everyone. Trade sharp and hopefully catch you very, very soon. Peace.